Hi everybody, Bearded Rogue here. This is another one of the videos that I was going to record to celebrate 2015 and usher in 2016. It's a little later than I'd hoped. Expect some additional videos in the month of January, but this one's going to be about the 10x10 challenge, which for those of you who don't know, Sarah Reed and her husband Will, she's Eurogamer Girl on Twitter, on Board Game Geek started this, I think 2 years ago, maybe it was last year, wherein the 10x10 challenges, you choose 10 games and you try to play them each 10 times over the course of a year. The idea being that the sad statistic is that a lot of games don't get played at all. Like, the average percentage of plays for a game is less than one play. So they wanted to explore their collection. There were some games they wanted to explore at a deeper level, or just in general experience more because they really liked them. So I liked this idea. I did not do it last year because I decided I was going to stop tracking my plays on Board Game Geek in 2015 in order to focus on designing more, and because tracking everything you play as an unpublished prototype gets really old after a while. However, I've decided that this year I'm going to redouble my efforts to track my plays. So starting with the 1st of January this year, I've been tracking my plays, and I'm going to track them all the way through the year. And I wanted to share with you the 10 games that I am planning on playing 10 times in 2016. So, to get right to it, the first one is a little bit of a cheat. The first one is my game that I designed, Dice Heroes. I have the prototype here. It's expanding over time. I also now have a digital version, which is going to help me in meeting this goal greatly. I've already played this 3 times this year. I say it's kind of a cheat because in order to design, you have to get a lot of plays in. So I fully expect that I will have at least 10 plays of this before the month of January is out. It may be my most played game of the year this year. It certainly was last year, which is both a good and a bad thing. I haven't had as much time to play published games as I've been playing my own most of the time. So Dice Heroes is my first one. Again, kind of a cheat, but there you go. The second one on my list is Chaosmos. Anybody who's seen my video on the One Tars channel about the 3 things I love about this game knows that I love this game. I, however, only got to play it 3 times last year, which is not nearly enough. There is so much in this box, so many variants and team games and additional content that you can add to the game, that I really want to explore everything this game has to offer. So that's why it's on the list. I think 10 times, while it won't let me do everything ever possible in this game, will let me actually use some of the content in the box that would otherwise just kind of sit there gathering dust, and I don't want that. This game is too good. It deserves better. The next game on my list is a game that will probably be on my 10x10 list every year, or at least should, because it's one that I'm guaranteed to complete, and that's Sentinels of the Multiverse. This is one of my top 3 games of all time, as you've probably seen. I also did the 3 things I love about this. I'm expecting to get the Villains of the Multiverse expansion in the mail today, actually. So, this is going to get 10 plays, no matter what. It's a really engaging co-op game. My game group likes it. My family likes it. There are very few people that I game with who don't like this game, so getting 10 plays of it should be relatively easy. It was very high in my list of most played games for the past couple of years because of that reason, so expect to see this one hit the table a lot. Sentinels of the Multiverse. The next one on my list, another one of my top 3 games of all time, BattleCon. This is specifically the War of Indine's box, or Indines, I guess is how it's pronounced. But another one of my top 3 games of all time. 10 games of BattleCon should go fairly quick. Like, I could probably knock this one out in a night if I'm crunched for time. I hope to play a lot more games of this than just 10 games, but we shall see. This game is absolutely awesome. and my game group really likes this one, but I'm the only one who owns it, so I need to bring it to encourage us to play it more. This is a fantastic game, and that's why it's on my list. So we're now at game 5 on the list, so the halfway point. The halfway point is Splendor! Splendor, everybody's favorite game that didn't win the Spiel des Jahres. So this is a fantastic game, and I was actually able to win, I don't know if you can see it, I was actually able to win the super cool acrylic chips from the Asmo Play event. I got a copy of all of the upgraded components, so I really want to play this as often as I can. This is another one that has been a hit with basically everyone I game with. It's also pretty quick and should be pretty easy to knock out. I really like this one and want to play with my new fancy bits. Thank you to Asmo Play for making that happen, because you made a game with awesome bits have even more awesome bits. So, yeah, Splendor. So, we've got 5 more games left. The next game on the list is a game that I talked about quite a bit last year, and that's Heir to Europa. Heir to Europa is a very awesome variant on a trick-taking game, wherein the power of the individual cards changes over time as more of them are used. So, as you use a suit, it gets worse. And that's very intriguing to me. This game is so much fun. I don't get to play it nearly often enough, and so that's why I'm putting it on my list, is because this game needs to be played a lot. I'm hoping to get a group to do a lot of games of this 4-player. A lot of the people in my game group like trick-taking games, and this is one that they haven't tried yet, so I'm hoping to introduce it, and I'm pretty sure it will catch on based on their other interests. The next game on my list is Sylvion. Sylveon is the latest in the Onirim series. Onirim, however you pronounce it. Urbion and now Castellion are also in this series. These are some of the most well-produced games on the planet. The production quality is just off the charts. This one right here is a tower defense game. It plays with 1 player or 2 players. And while I like the 2-player variant of Onirim and the 2-player variant of Urbion, this one really intrigues me, because instead of each of you just kind of taking turns opposite each other, you're paying for each other's costs. So, my turn could be really, really good, but you have to pay for it, which thereby weakens your next turn. So there's this balancing act between the 2 players as we try to decide how much we want to spend of the other people's stuff. This is going to be awesome. My wife loves this whole series of games, and we're really looking forward to playing this one, so I want to play it with her a lot, and that's why it's on the list, because if I have to, I can play it solo and just finish the 10 plays, but I really want to play this with my wife. Next is Codenames. I don't expect I will have a problem getting this to the table 10 times. This is another one that I may be able to knock out in an evening, but again, this is a game that I have not had go. I haven't had go wrong with anybody. Like, all of my game groups, like Sentinels and some of the other games that I have, this game I could play with my family who aren't gamers. This game I could play with random friends who come over and ask me about my gaming hobby. Like, I could bring this anywhere and play this. So I don't expect that 10 plays of Codenames will be a problem. I have my own copy now, and I'm so happy about that, and I can't wait to knock out the games of this, because my favorite party game of all time, by far. Next is kind of another cheat, but not really, and that's Pandemic Legacy. Pandemic Legacy, right now I have completed January and February. We are 2-1. We've won twice and lost once. We lost the first game in February and then won the second one. But obviously that means that we have at least 10 more plays of this in order to finish it, since there's 12 minimum if you win every game. So This is on the list because I really want to finish Pandemic Legacy. I really enjoy this game. I'm playing it with my wife and our roommate, so 3-player, and this game is so awesome. I'm hoping to get a couple more plays of it in this week, actually, on Friday. I took the day off for my birthday, and expect to play some of this while my little guy is in daycare and we're all home with the day off. And then the last game on my list I don't actually have a box for, which is unfortunate, because I don't own it yet. And that game is Millennium Blades from Level 99 Entertainment. I wasn't expecting to have a box yet. They, however, are on their way. I'm hoping to have a box by March-ish. We'll see. But Millennium Blades is a collectible card game simulator from the same guys who did BattleCon. I tried it out at Unpub. I checked it out again later on at Gen Con. It is a fantastic meta idea for a game. It's so totally unique, and a lot of the other gamers in my game group were fascinated by the idea because we're all kind of lapsed CCGers on one level or another. Mine was Game of Thrones, and they were mostly Magic. So we all have this interest in CCGs in general, but a metagame CCG in a box where you're trading cards like you would with a CCG, where you're playing tournaments like you would with a CCG, is just something so creative and original that we really had to give it a try, and so I absolutely cannot wait to play it again. I'm going to put an honorable mention on this list as well. Those are my 10. This is a game that I also do not own, which is why it's going to be an honorable mention. And unlike Millennium Blades, it's not on its way to me already. Like Millennium Blades, I already have a copy, kickstarted it, it's going to come. This game, I don't have any guarantees yet, but it is on my wish list, and that's Orleans. I played it at this last Wednesday's game night, and there is so much game there that I think it needs 10 plays. It's so diabolically simple, yet you'll never be able to do everything you want to do every turn. Even with 18 rounds, you're never going to be able to do everything you want, and so I'm really interested to try all of the different strategies and explore the depths of that game. I'm sure that my game group, particularly John, who's the one whose copy I played, will be overjoyed that there's somebody else wanting to play a whole bunch of games of this with him. And I may eventually get my own copy. Like I said, it's on my wish list. I plan on it. But right now it's not on my official 10 by 10 list simply because I don't have a copy, and right now there are no specific plans to get one. But that game's fantastic too. So those are my 10 games that I want to play 10 times this year. To recap for everybody, that's Dice Heroes, Pandemic Legacy, Codenames, Heir to Europa, Sylvion, Splendor, BattleCon, Chaosmos, and Millennium Blades. I think I got them all. I may have screwed up the order or missed something somewhere, but yes, I'll put a list down in the doobly-doo of what I have in case you don't want to watch a 13-minute video to find out. But anyway, expect more from me soon. Bearded Rogue, signing off.